It will be so beautiful just in a minute. The sun will color them all of them. Just wait and see. It's the next day. I have to tell you, yesterday, which was the last part of the video, which was a few seconds ago in the video, it was yesterday and nothing happened. The clouds, they weren't painted later on, so I didn't film anything. Now it's next day and it's amazing. Oh my god. Wow. Open your mouth. Wow. Woo. Holy. Hello everyone. Today, right now, I want to translate some of the poetry I wrote when I was in high school. I'm just not translating real time. I'm reading it while translating in my head. Hopefully I can do a good job. I still try my best. I'm already starting. Here comes the poem. I still attempt my best to try to make up this new path in dried mud pool in the sun, holding your hands. They are still always so warm and tender. Let's not try to remember anything, expect anything. Everything is right here in this moment. This moment has never collapsed. After all, we are smiling like flowers. At least I always smile. I'm always smiling like this, like so. At least the music has never and never will pause. At least in my heart, which has melted into the eternal now. Is you and your carefully hidden tenderness, this moment, this moment, this moment. at least this moment we exist at the same time. At least I'm willing to believe so. In the ethereal field realm of illusion and mist, you, like so, bloomed like so, making me write down such poems. If this night, in your dreams, you can, no, you must, will, you definitely can. Be filled up with the tenderness that I am feeling right now. Then, the moment when you wake up, there will be one trace of that. There will be one trace of the residue of that, which will break apart, break loose your fear and concerns, worries. This is hard. How do I translate this part? Let me Google. Circuitous or winding in a space-time. Within winding sunshine and chaotic space-time. Having met you, I can't begin to stop telling, hoping the me in your dreams will be able to sing everything to you. At this very moment, I am like you, silent, unstoppingly writing poems, beautiful, of beautiful greatness and flowers, with the sound of music, with you blooming, filling up my heart altogether. I think I wrote that in one day. The next part would be from the next day, because I can tell. So basically I would write poems. That's all. I would carry this little notebook with me, and I would write everything. Whatever I wanted to write, I would just write. Normally they're just poems. Well, they're not poems because they don't have a beginning. They're not full whole poems with a title. They're just, you can say they're prose. They're just thoughts, but written in a poem-like way. I don't write with paragraphs. I write these little I wrote these sentences whenever I wanted to, and that poem was written for this person when I was in high school. I don't even know how to tell you about it because it was very I don't know how to tell you about it in a way that you can understand without bending the story. No, it's not a story. Because of the nature of this connection, and I don't know how to explain it to you without making it sound less beautiful than it was for me. I wrote all these poetry and for this connection that I had and also did not have. For me back then, it was like a connection between me and this person living. Their classroom was right next door. But the reality was I was having this connection with myself, with what I thought that person was, which wasn't who they were, because I never had a chance to know them. And because I never had the chance to know them, I created who they were. And I was having this connection with this person that I created that I thought they were. And it was still extremely beautiful, as you could tell from the poetry I wrote. And I would say it was still a very fortunate or lucky connection that I had. No matter, I know it's not no matter, or it was for sure just a connection between me and, I don't think it's this person that I created. Even though it was not who this specific person was, because I never got to know them. But this person that I thought they were is not fictitious. So I did not create them, even though it seems so, because I never met this person. But I know that it's not fiction. It's not fictitious. I just thought that person from my high school was this person in my mind. And all of this love that I felt through them, they were more like a vehicle for that love to come to me. I no longer want to say it. Before this point in my life, I would tell people that it was just a tragedy that I idealized that person to such a point, blah blah blah, and it was all in my mind. But today, all of a sudden, I realized, well, it's not the case. This person did not exist in my mind, in my dreams, that I idealized that specific person to be, but I thought they were this person that is real. So suddenly I feel so much relief. I did not write these poems in vain. I wrote them, I thought I was writing them out of the love with that specific person from my high school. And then for a long time I thought, it was all in vain because they were not who I thought they were. But today I know I wrote these poems in my past, but they are for this person in the future. When I was 16, they were already with me. They were already with me in my heart. Well, I did not only write poems, and I also wrote other poems, and they are the most beautiful poems. I would write about everything, but the most beautiful ones are those. Like the one that I just translated for you. My life is a mystery. I have so many questions, and I am so different that it all seems like a riddle. And I'm someone that's intrigued by things that are this vague and complex and mysterious, mystical. Let me see if I want to read anything else. I just want to swiftly I just want to gallop fast or swiftly. Maybe after treading layers and layers of broken dried leaves through doors after doors. Finally, I would be presented before you. I am in the mist. I just feel this coherence of my whole life. Everything that I have felt 10 years ago. None of that has lost. I am such a riddle, such a legend kind of person. When I look around, I feel someone like me should only exist literally as a silhouette like figure in a poem, a stream of consciousness level of poem, or a fictitious figure character in a very poetic novel with delicate writing. Yet here I am sitting here with flesh and bones, and I have existed for 20 plus years. And I think it's very interesting how I can exist here. It's pretty much a miracle. Or maybe because I just have never met someone like me. So it feels so surreal that I exist. Because there's no reference point. To make me feel like my solidity. Or the solidity between of me, of my existence in this world. I exist, that's for sure. And this world exists. But me within this world it's such a I would say a miraculous combination. The fact that I am sitting here, and I have been for 20 plus years, someone like me, and it's not that my life has not always been like this. When I was a kid, I was a normal kid. I was not different from other people. I didn't feel different either, only until when I turned 16, everything changed. Like the seed all of a sudden bloomed. And I saw myself. I found me, or I was in my skin. And I am so grateful to be me. Oh, look at these. I wrote the songs that I used to listen. I would listen to music whenever I could. And I was scared that none of this was recorded. I thought the microphone was off. So this composer I used to listen to when I was in high school, the last 2 years of my high school, they were the most significant. I've lived like poetry. I just wandered around alone. Well, I thought I wasn't alone, like I told you. I thought I had this connection. I did. Even though today I know that it was not exactly with that specific person, but I was having a connection that I don't know how to explain it in a way for you to fully relate to. It was also a miracle how I was able to exist so completely freely without the unbelievable education system in my country. I think it's by grace. I could effortlessly be me, and I had abundant time to be me, and I was fully me, and nothing was in the way. And I was welcomed. I was appreciated. Not in a way that I belonged. I didn't feel I belonged, but I felt there was quiet appreciation from people that were around me. And I would listen to music all the time. And this was one of the people I would listen to, and his name is Bernward Koch. I think maybe it's German or what. Bernward Koch. Koch, is that it? I think it's Koch. Anyway, okay, I listened to these of his songs for all piano solo. The first is called Longing. Second is called Little Ark. Third is called Dream. Fourth is Playing Children. Fifth, Thank You for Your Love. And the next one is my favorite. Is called She. Well, maybe because I feel like that music was just playing me in a way, or what? Or I wanted someone to have written something like that for me. Even though I don't resonate with the pronoun she, her, not at all. But it's beautiful. Like, I like this pronoun. I think the word she is so beautiful. And even though I don't resonate with it, but if I write a little story and I would use this pronoun, like for a character, I think it's so poetic. She is like very beautiful. I don't know, maybe it's a character, a part of me. It's not, the whole of me is not she, but there is a she in me. And the next one is called distant memory. The last one is remembering. And there's another one I remember, it's called the wave of time, I think. Well, these are very, again, ethereal songs. They are otherworldly. At least when I listened to them, I felt that way. I felt I was taken to a realm where I belonged. And it's poetic, ethereal, it's clear, fresh air. And wow, I don't know, that's where I am born. I carried that with me still today. I come from there and I'm walking towards that. And if I exist, then what I have been searching for or waiting for now has no doubt would exist just as well. Okay, I'm gonna translate another one. Every day, every date, like leaves in the four seasons of the four seasons, swaying in shadows and light. So very sunny and bright. Inside, need to translate this word using Google. Sorry, wait for a second. Well, I could not again find an accurate translation for this word, so I would say it's serene and profound, crystal clear lake. There has never been broken in any way. I don't know if that made sense. Has never had any breaking. I peacefully leave my grateful and silent footprints on the land, in the wind, peacefully shaking my whole body of feathers, of abundant feathers, peacefully staring the sound of the world. can't believe I'm sitting here reading what I wrote in the past of this time and space, of this specific world. I lived here, I have always lived here in this world, yet I could see, I could feel what's not in my experience. As if I had never been here. But I have all the memories of me being here from birth. I remember everything ever happened to me. I am so intrigued by my own very existence. I think I'm so extremely beautiful. And sometimes I don't understand how come people don't love me. But I guess that's, I don't know why like people are not in love with me. I shouldn't say love, because I think I wasn't using the right definition of love, because love is not loving something beautiful. I just wonder, why isn't the whole world attracted to me? Well, maybe I don't like how that sounds. I feel having said that, I feel like this great fear of being judged. You are such a narcissist. You are such a narcissist. That's not what I meant when I said that. I just... I think maybe someone that would be watching this video to this point wouldn't have made that comment in their mind. Hope so. Otherwise, there's no room for understanding for someone that would have made that comment about what I said. They would feel as if they had not heard every word I had said in this video, or they had listened to every word I had said, but without true comprehension. Maybe you watch this video out of curiosity, and then I did not make this video for you. I so enjoy being me. I am so grateful. I am so profoundly, deeply rooted in my being that even if I would say such things, like, even if this whole world turned out to be different from what I thought, if death was the end of it, then I'm willingly to take all about my existence together with me into nothingness. I wouldn't mind. The whole of me will be whole and intact, and will not have any breaking. When I was the most depressed, thought about, I thought about I could die. There's just something so big, so certain, so sure that my spirituality is trying to reveal to me. I fear partial understanding. I want to be fully and completely understood the way I can feel everything. Or, no. I meant deep understanding. I don't want you to understand me as someone, oh, okay, she writes these, she wrote, she's a poet, and she did this and that, blah, blah, blah. She's such a person like this. That is not, that is surface level understanding. But this is not something I can ask for, right? You either understand me deeply or you don't. I can feel the weight and the significance, the weight of the significance of my existence, and how broad and profound, how significant it is, and how beyond words it is. I am so large. Poeticness is the content of my existence. That's just one way to look at it. Not the whole, not an accurate, definite description. That was just a way to look at it. I should be me as much as possible, and more, and more, and even more. And be so loud, so resounding. What's the word again? Let me check. Resounding, solid, like a giant, billion-ton, kilogram robot without roots. Yeah, because its existence is so heavy, it cannot be lifted from the ground. I'm not rooted here in this world, but I have a very weighty existence, and I should, and I want to. I should because I want to. I want to because I love to, because this is the whole of my passion, is to be me. As profoundly weighty as possible, taking all the space that I need. Be as loud and profound to this space-time as possible, without roots, possible to be lifted up. Not because I'm deeply rooted. I'm sure some other beings, individuals, are deeply rooted here. Rooted. I am just this giant, this iron giant, with every part of my being solid, filled with my existence. With the whole of me. And it is indestructible, and existence will not be whole without me. And I am this loud, this significant, this important. I come from where I'm going to. There's no pause, no break, and no need for that. I'm going to where I have come from. That's my way. And I'm on my way. And I can never be off path. Because that's the sole trajectory of my existence. And I will be deeply and fully understood. And it will make a very, very loud sound. Like the song called She that I mentioned. I wanted someone to write me a song like that, which would obviously be based on very profound understanding of me. And the song would be called They. I resonate with that. And actually, it's actually better that the world isn't drawn to me. I don't want to be obsessed with, or I don't want to be admired or worshipped. I want to, if I will be the attention of the world, I don't want it to be like people looking up to me, following me, but walking with me like friends, not admirers. Looking at me like friends would look at each other. Beloved friends would look at each other. Yeah, I don't want the world to be drawn to me. I guess I just want to be understood. See? Alright, that's it. Sometimes I do this. don't know if you enjoyed it. I did. And I could manage to actually hit the right notes. I enjoyed that.